Greetings, welcome to Facts About Everything. I am your host, James Egan. I was intending to do a video about Ant-Man and the Wasp, but I can't because, in case you guys didn't realize, the film is delayed by a month in Europe because of the World Cup, which is very annoying. Today we're going to look at the Avenger Vision. Although he is a beloved character in the Avengers films, Vision is a complete ripoff of the DC comic superhero Martian Manhunter. Both characters' primary colors are red and green, both are extremely calm and are described as the heart of the groups, and both can phase through solid objects. I think the only difference is that Vision's a robot. And that is the first fact about Vision. Let's dive in. Many Marvel diehard fans will know that Vision debuted in Marvel Comics in Avengers number 57 in 1968. However, this is technically not the first character called Vision in Marvel. The Vision debuted in Mystery Comics number 13 in 1940, 28 years earlier. Mystery Comics was formed by Timely Comics. Eventually, Timely Comics merged with Atlas Comics to become Marvel Comics. I say comics a lot. The exact term for Vision is he is a synthetic android. He calls himself a synthezoid. So, what are Vision's powers? He has complete control over his body's density, which makes him intangible. He can pass through solid matter or make himself incredibly heavy or as hard as diamond. He disables electronics by passing his body through them. Vision was built by a scientist called Phineas Horton under the supervision of Ultron. Ultron intended Vision to be his servant, but he rebelled against the evil robot and joined the Avengers. His actual body is made from the first Marvel superhero ever, an android called the Human Torch. He is not affiliated with the Fantastic Four character of the same name. He can pass through another person and partially materialize to cause that person excruciating pain. He is a solar cell on his forehead that shoots a beam of microwave radiation in excess of 30,000 degrees Celsius. That's over 5 times hotter than the surface of the sun. Wasp was the first Avenger to encounter the Vision. She was also the person to name him the Vision. I explained this in my Wasp video. I'll leave a link at the end of this video if you want to check that out. The first words Vision ever heard were from Ultron. He said, "Welcome to the world of the living." There's an annual parody of the Vision called The Pigeon. He tried to settle down with his synthezoid family, his wife Virginia, his children Vin and Viv, and a dog. Although that might sound a bit weird, that story is actually considered to be one of the best Marvel stories in years, and I would strongly recommend checking it out if you are a fan of Vision. Ultron corrupted Vision, which forced him to unleash an attack on the Avengers. She-Hulk was so enraged, she tore Vision in two, killing him. Vision was brought back to life with a backup of his core memory. It was uploaded into a new body. This version of Vision took on the name Jonas. Since he was a younger model, he was perceived as a teenager, and he joined the teenage team, the Young Avengers, which is a way better comic than it should have been. Vision is in love with Wanda Maximoff, better known as the Scarlet Witch. They eventually got married and had children, even though he is a robot. How is this possible? Well, this is too complicated to explain, and I don't want to say it twice, so I'm going to do a video about the Scarlet Witch very, very soon. I'll explain it in detail then. So look out for that in the next week or so. Unless you don't care, or you got something better to do. In the early millennium, Marvel created a separate reboot called Ultimate Marvel. In this version, Vision is a female android. Vision is found in a damaged state in a Cold War bunker. When they activate it, it explains that it was built by an alien race to travel the cosmos to warn of the coming of the Devourer of Worlds, Galactus. In recent comics, Vision is kinda dead, so he was replaced with the Vision I spoke about originally, when Marvel Comics was known as Timely Comics. To avoid confusion, this Vision is called Arcus. So, let's look at his powers. This version is very different. He's a supernatural being who came from another dimension. He can control gases, vapor, and smoke. He can teleport, and he can hold, throw, and use gases as if they're solid. He can project images, telepathic, mind control, create ice. In fact, the only power he has that's the same as Vision is flight. He's played by Paul Bettany in Avengers: Age of Ultron.
It's a privilege to be among them.
You're unbearably naive.
Well, I was born yesterday.
Until you could actually see him properly in Avengers Infinity War, my wife always thought that Vision was played by Jude Law. Did anyone else think that? Their voices and accents are quite similar, so just want to know if that's just her. And finally, it's very likely that unless you're a huge Marvel fan, you never heard of Vision until he appeared in Avengers: Age of Ultron. But don't think he's a second stringer. In fact, Vision has saved the entire world at least 37 times. He has done this either by himself or with the Avengers. And now I'm going to go through every single time he saved the world. So here we go. He has saved the entire world against the Sentinels, the Proctor War, Ultron, Immortus, Thanos, the Atlanteans, Loki, Doctor Doom, Mephisto, which is Marvel's equivalent of the Devil, the Space Phantom, the Witch of Wundagore Mountain, the Serpent's Crown, the Crossing, Ultron again, Operation Galactic Storm, Ultron's wife Jocasta, the Morgan Conquest, Necrodamus, the Korvac Saga, Phoenix, Baron Zemo, who appeared in Captain America Civil War, the Kree Skull War, Ultron once more, Kang the Conqueror, Red Skull, Ultron, Claw, who also debuted in Avengers Age of Ultron and appeared in Black Panther, Onslaught, Magneto, Kang's Dynasty, Demetrios, what's that? Ultron, the Black Talon, Galactus, Ultron, just to mix it up, and Master Pandemonium. Oh, actually, I'm wrong. It's not 37 times, it's now 38 times, because in very recent comics, he has defeated Kang the Conqueror once more. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe. I am trying to get all the Avengers done before Avengers 4 comes out, so I still have to do War Machine, Quicksilver, Scarlet Witch, and Hawkeye. I also need to do Nick Fury and S.H.I.E.L.D., so let me know which of them you want me to do a video about, and I'll upload it as soon as possible. To learn more facts, check out my books on Amazon. They're available on paperback and Kindle. Thanks for watching. See you again.